Turkey's been doing good in their turkey shaw. Happy Sunday seed day, y'all. Soon, we gotta move these turkeys from here and let's put them on a pasture job, improving pastures. I think they've graduated the yard. I think maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Today's project, harvesting green beans before they go bad and planting the pumpkins before they get too big for their britches, so to speak. We got a couple of rows we can plant.
All the sheep are out there because we got the cows.
The animals got out this morning. Boys are pretty much in charge of those animals, and they're doing pretty good for the most part. You see a lot of them getting out because, I don't know, it's interesting. It's not very interesting when everything's just going, and they don't necessarily need me either, do they? So I need to film more when it's going right with the animals, don't I? Before we get to our project, hopefully before that sun gets too high, I need to check on the boys' work. We are getting further away from the house, which means it can get a little more difficult to get them water and stuff. What happened here?
John got it stuck.
Goal's to get this mower out of here. What's the plan, Josiah?
Get on it and back it up.
Hey, that went good. Happy day. So what happened?
Right here, the fences didn't quite meet, so they
Okay.
only met at the top. There was like a
Oh.
1.5 gap, and the calf tried to go through that.
Okay.
And then it knocked the connector off,
All right.
and then the fence was off, so then they did what they
Okay.
wanted.
How we doing on water over here?
Good.
Is that how much water pressure we got?
Yeah.
It's doing great. It's coming off the mountain, so it's sort of hit or miss, but you need to kink it?
No, it's good. There's a lot of water.
You sure?
Yeah.
Check out the comfrey planted into the trees. It's coming up. Natural living mulch for these trees. They won't have to do wood chips year after year. Rule number 1, when putting their water up, put the auto shutoff valve against the fence so they can't bother it. And rule number 2, balance it. If this end's lower, water will just flow over and it'll never shut off our auto shut valve. See that red float? Yeah, when the water comes up, it brings that up and it shuts it. Look, He-Man's boss already, huh? Where's Honey Boss? Well, the water slowed significantly. Jonah went to clean out our depressure regulator. Sometimes that gets clogged. It's coming a long way up the mountain, so we have to put a depressure riser in there. Something's wrong with the mower blades, so we're gonna have to string trim where this fence is gonna go. Otherwise, it'll ground out. All right, don't take too long for breakfast. Breakfast was relatively pain-free. Look, we're in the shade. Should we get on that while we're in the shade? Certainly harvest the green beans out of the high tunnel before it gets crazy. Big news on the house build. We got the AC turned on. It feels cool. Wanted to dry out the floors. Up to temp.
And they gave us an old styled one.
Yay.
Instead of like
No
that.
smart meters.
I know, we don't want no smart.
Heck yeah, it's set to 74. It's 74 in here, baby. Won't take much with all this insulation. Wow.
Tomatoes.
You're in tomato heaven, baby.
It's ginormous.
I need something to put them in.
Tomatoes in this one. Oh my Lord. Look at that.
I'm pretty sure it was 2 tomatoes
How
that grew into
successful are
one.
you?
It's amazing.
Rebecca, this is like our 4th harvest off these bush beans. Skim milk is stored outside. A little bit in the bucket. Add some grain. All right, fellas. One more day in here and you're done. The beef bushes are finally looking beat up. Probably one more round. Think to get 5 rounds off these bush beans, Beck.
That would be amazing because I don't think I've ever gotten more than 2 or 3.
And it's just a 50-foot row.
I don't know what I'm doing right.
It's this on-farm compost.
Tangled
It's
up
the
with
like 3rd year charm. Did
Layer
that
of mold.
section do better than the other section? Because it's where the pigs were. Looks like it might have.
No, it's because we haven't picked it yet.
Oh, look at all the fruit you're gonna get just from this one plant. You're gonna get 20 pounds just from this one plant.
How much can
And
you
you
sell
have-
tomatoes for?
At the market, I think they're going for $4 a pound.
That's $80.
that?
Tomatoes are a cash cow.
This time last year, Jonah was recovering from his last and final surgery, his hip replacement. So that's partly why this garden's doing good, Becky. We've been able to give it attention this year. We got fried green tomatoes on the menu. Getting how are our pumpkins doing from a couple of days ago?
Good.
They're hanging in there. Now, before the rest of our pumpkins outgrow their britches, let's, Jonah, let's get this tarp up and plant some pumpkins in these rows. I pulled it up, but it's super heavy. I think there's a bunch of water in it. I hope I can pull it out and straighten it out. Wow. All right, I got Jonah. Jonah, you want to pull from here and I'll get down there? Let's straighten it out and fold it. Just wet dirt and leaves. Became really wet. We just flipped it upside down and it came right off. Okay, Gideon, let's fold this thing. Saw this tarp's totally worth it. Look, not a weed in that bed. Rebecca, we only gonna need about 12 of those pumpkins. What you doing?
Composting these.
Nice. If you have any left, you might do those
I'm gonna.
squash over yonder. Look at that, folks. Jonah's gardening. Love it. I think we're of the mind. It's so hot. We're gonna take the afternoon and create a fantastic supper. Jonah's got biscuits on his mind. Mom's got, what do you have on your mind? Oh, fried green tomatoes. I have fried chicken on my mind, and what do you call it when you put it overnight? Brine it? Brined it in our buttermilk. We're gonna see if that makes it really juicy like it's supposed to. Tomorrow, we're hoping to get the pigs out of here, build these 3 beds, and plant you some more pumpkins, Rebecca. So you'll have 4 beds to do something with. Are we catching these plants before they outgrow their britches?
Yep.
This one's getting a little yellow. Hopefully we'll get some more planted for you tomorrow. So what you want to do with these 4 beds? One of them's gonna be pumpkins. So what you want with 3 beds?
No. I'm gonna do them all in pumpkins.
Did you dip all those?
You have to leave 5 for your fall garden crops. The rest can be in pumpkins then.
Yes.
Okay. We've been cooling off in the house. This afternoon, the boys went fishing. They've been draining the pond or the lake.
They've been draining the lake.
Wow.
So
Holy.
saving the fish.
It's probably like 6
What?
pounds.
Hold
Henry,
that
look.
up.
I
Wow.
want them to die.
You saved that bass because they're all gonna die. You're draining the lake, they're all gonna die.
know.
Might have to figure out and get some feed for them too. All right, let's get them in the pond. You guys saved them. Good job. Is that
Even
the
bigger
biggest
one.
bass you've ever
Yes,
caught?
it's the biggest bass I've ever caught. Inside the
Congratulations.
No.
You can't breathe.
Please hold it. I want to hold
I
it.
gotta get it in.
Is my 18 and a half
Ready?
fish still in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it the other day. Oh, he just
How many do you have in here now?
I think like 9 or 10.
Well, you got rid of the tadpoles, didn't
Yeah,
you?
they're gone. The tadpoles are gone.
I just get some catfish for all this
Well, we have to get the rake.
fungus, or what do you call
We
it?
gotta get a rake. We gotta get a rake. They make like these pond rakes that have like sharp things on them. You just run them along and it clears it up.
Look at all those tomatoes. Beautiful ones in the kitchen. Let's turn the light on. Fried green tomatoes. Add some lard to our ongoing cooking fat here. Beck, look how much taller he is than you. Stand over here, Jonah. Really?
No,
Really? Is he gonna be taller than me?
I think it is.
He's already in my same shoe size.
I think they're all gonna be taller.
Oh no.
I think Gideon's gonna be the tallest.
Oh no. We harvested, or what do you call it, Rebecca, when you make lard? Rendered. We rendered. What do we render? A dozen of these? We're down to 2. It was thousands of dollars worth of lard. I forget what the number was. It's like $3,000. And we made it. We did something right because it lasted.
It did.
It didn't go rancid.
Didn't get weird.
We got all the juices out of it, I guess. Buttermilk soaked. We're gonna see if that's juicy. We got a couple of pieces done. Those look delicious, don't they? Others were so thick we have to keep them in the oven. Tomato time.
We got
How's it going?
tomatoes. I think it's going well.
It's work, isn't it? We're standing here over this. Mom, the question is,
Scoot over.
is that juicy? Do you have a breast? Is the buttermilk brine worth it? Is it?
Yeah.
That face. Oh, we're good Southerners here.
So
look.
good.
Fried green tomatoes, fried chicken, biscuits and green beans. Happy day.